There we go. Check 1, 2. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the City Life Project YouTube channel for yet another live fight companion. Week 3 Dana White Contender Series, Season 10. Shout out to everybody who checked out the extended preview video. For those who are new to the channel, for those who are new to us covering Dana White Contender Series on this channel, we every Sunday or Monday morning, sometimes it comes out pretty late on Sunday, we will post a full 30 to 40 minute full highlight package of every single fighter who is competing on Dana White Contender Series that week, that episode. We will continue that trend throughout the entire season. And then every Monday, I do a full preview, a detailed preview of every single fighter. We go full rise and notes, baby. So prior to every fight here tonight, I'm obviously going to do a little bit of a rundown, but I think we're going to react a lot to just the highlights and talk about what we see here of the fighters as they make their walkout. I will give the reason why I picked who I'm picking and just give like the Coles notes on the matter. If you guys want to see the full preview, again, timestamps every Monday, they will be there. Monday, usually around 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern. All right, let's get to the live chat here. Only LFA, brother. Only LFA. Sean Clancy Jr. and Bella Mir, let's fucking go. Dude, and you know who else who I think might put on a fun fight as well is Ronald Humphrey. Now, if you guys watched my preview video, you would have heard that I think like, 4-0. I would have liked to see 1 or 2 more fights on the regional scene, but that's not because I don't think he's talented as hell and likely going to win this fight. It's just I want him to come into the UFC with less questions. That's all. Is tonight same thing? No, you are 100% able to watch in Canada. I don't know why you think you can't watch in Canada. It is on SportsNet, brother. And I also like UFC has had the rights to SportsNet for a couple years now. Again, I'm not in Canada, dude, so I don't know, to be honest. I know at one point it was on both. It was on Fight Pass and SportsNet. If there's any other Canadians in the chat, can you help Nabo out? But yeah, I don't live in Canada, brother. I hope to God, damn, that was on Fight Pass. I hope to God Uriel wins. And I also asked if they what? Okay, now I don't think you had a job interview. I thought Bella Mir is a great performance. Women's bantamweight is the worst division in the UFC. It's up there with heavyweight, but there's some good heavyweight prospects on the horizon. We need female heavyweight to save the UFC. That is true. That honestly, it wouldn't surprise me at all if Dana pulled that. Shane's watching on SportsNet. Fight Pass is not just showing in Canada. I'm watching on SportsNet. Unfortunately, they don't have a live chat for these things on the UFC app. That would be great. By the way, shout out to Dakota. Thank you so much for being a member. And shout out to the Canadians in the live chat helping out our friend Nabo here. Heard UFC Fight Pass not only is in broadcasting in Quebec, but tough too. They might have to find a pirate team. The matchmaker tweeted about it. Shout out to the matchmaker on Twitter. A great follow for not only UFC, but mixed martial arts news. Damn. So shit's bugging out in Canada right now. Given what went down today, I'm not surprised, motherfucker. Okay. Well, I'm glad. Okay, I'm glad it went well. All right. Should we dive into this first matchup, ladies and gentlemen? Because we have a ton of highlights for you guys. Vote in the poll question, although this week it's not a tough one. Look, this week still could be a banger in that every single fight could be a finish, every single fight could be entertaining. I'm not discrediting that. But in my opinion, this week are more, I don't want to say squash matches, but more layups on this card than not. The UFC has clear interest in Humphrey, Clancy Jr., Bella Mir, and I think like The only match that is not really one-sided as far as who I think the promotion wants to win is the first fight on the card, Nick Galanti versus Carlos Petruzzella. Fucking crazy, Kev, though. Yo, what's up, Samurai? Good to see you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, thank you, Chris. Oh my god, this guy's got a freaking snow cone for a hairdo. All right, let's get to the first fight, ladies and gentlemen. We got Carlos Petruzzella, so let's take a look at his highlights here. If you want the full highlight package, again, every Monday it will be posted on the channel. Every Sunday, every Sunday, I'll say that. Every Sunday night it will be posted on the channel. The only reason it was posted Monday morning this week is because literally there were so many fighters that took so long to find their highlights. Refresh your fight pass. It's now on for Ontario. Yo, Dakota doing God's work here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, Carlos Petruzzella, ladies and gentlemen. Whoops. He's 15-1 as a pro and finished every single one of his opponents. 29 years of age, 8 knockouts. He's been knocked out, or 8 KO TKOs. He's been knocked out once. 7 submissions. Never been submitted, and he's never gone to decision, let alone lost via decision. He went 0-1 in LFA, where he lost to a very good 10-0 Joselton Santos, who's now 11-1, but still an absolute beast. He defended the Samurai Fight House Championship 4 times, and he's a 2-division champion at 170 and 185. He competed in CAM beforehand, and he's a wicked grappler, good jiu-jitsu. That was his base, and he has shown that he can scrap as well, getting some knockouts and knockdowns on the feet, which lead to him getting submissions or finishes on the ground. Now, he only really submitted guys early in his career. Has been more ground and pound and or scrapping with guys. Recently, he's 12-0 in Samurai Fight House. The thing about Samurai Fight House, chat, is look, I've eaten crow in a lot of prospects who've come through Samurai Fight House because it is not a deep league at all. Having said that, some fighters who come out of there, it doesn't even matter if they're crushing cans. They come over to the UFC and they do fine. I love Kevin Vallejos, and there's a couple others as well. So I do think he's very well deserving to be on Dana White Contender Series. And yeah, again, like we'll just see if another Samurai Fight House guy who has not faced the best competition throughout his entire career, but hey, has finished all those guys. So like, what more can we ask from him, right? He is coming in as the underdog in this one at plus a 195, and that's because he's taking on a very well-rounded fighter as well in Nick Galanti. Now, Nick Galanti, a grappling base as well, but wrestling base more than just straight jiu-jitsu. And he's not a lay-and-pray wrestler. He will attack your back. He will always try to go for the rear naked choker, the back take. His boxing in the pocket is actually not bad. He's got some wicked body shots. He's got good clinch work. And he lays a crazy pace and has a wicked cardio. He's 7-1 as a pro. 4 submissions, 1 knockout. He's never been finished. 2 decision victories. 7-1 in Cage Fury FC. Lost to Brandon Holmes back in 2024, who was a good prospect. And as an amateur, he lost to a solid guy who was 6-0 as an amateur after winning the Cage Fury FC amateur title. He's only developed in Cage Fury FC. Every single one of his amateur fights, every single one of his grappling matches were in Fury Pro Grappling. Every single one of his pro fights were in Cage Fury FC as well. On a wicked win streak right now, 5-fight win streak and snatching the Cage Fury FC title in his last fight. Having said that, it was a close fight. It was a close fight. And it's not like he had the best 5th round to win the fight. But anyways. Brandon Holmes is later on this season. Yep. Good to see you, Mystic. Yeah, he's legit. He's legit. Nick Galanti's coming in this one at -235, and I am picking him to win. Now, Nick Petruzzella, I mean, both go for the finish. Both are active pressure fighters. I would say Nick Galanti's, Petruzella's a little bit more violent. But Galanti's definitely a more sound, a little bit more polished. Check out my predictions video, buddy. We'll get to the main event in a little bit. I'm not going to do a rundown for the main event right now, especially since I've done a whole predictions video yesterday with timestamps included, as I do every Monday. And we're talking about the first fight now. But yeah, check out the predictions video. Here, I'll even give you the link for it. Timestamps included. How you doing this week, brother? All right, they're just showing the cold open right now. But yeah, you can just click the stamp and see my full breakdown. There you go, brother. Shane's picking Galanti too. I believe Carlos was a GFL guy. Yes, a rare GFL alumni here. Interview with Gaga move tomorrow. So actually able to catch it live. Let's go. If he fought Dana White. Hey, you're the man, Chris. You're the man. All right, so like I said, I am going with Nick Galanti here. Petruzzella showed his best grappling against guys who don't have the best grappling defense, but again, he did finish them. That was primarily earlier in his career. He is super scrappy. I don't think he's as quick. He does have power. But his grappling pace is more of a slick submission grappling base. Yo, what's up, Vaved? Come over to our YouTube channel. Everybody on Twitch, by the way. Everybody on Twitch, come over to our YouTube channel. The only reason we have Twitch is to say, fuck Twitch, come over to YouTube. And the fight's about to begin. Oh, the Piazzon fight? Probably not for another hour. Probably not for another hour. Hey, what's up? Casually combative. Yo, let's go. I mean, hey, if you got a little to give, the dogs probably aren't going to win tonight. Other than Petruzella's, I do think he's the best dog on the card, but mandatory Twitch acknowledgement. Yeah, hasn't started yet, guys. Hasn't started yet. Where was I here? Yeah, though Petruzzella does have KO power, I don't think his grappling base is going to be able to counter Nick Galanti, who can go for the smothering style if he wants to. He's tough, never been finished, but he attacks, and he's more of like, I'm going to try to get the back take than just settle in half guard or guard. And even if he does that, he is going to land ground and a pound. Fought some really tough guys on the amateur scene as well. Strong wrestler, good low kicks. I forgot to say, good low kicks, awesome body shots in the clinch, cardio for days. I think he's going to win this one. Either find the submission via rear naked choke or TKO on the ground. Let's go. Let's go. Combat Casual, you need to start streaming again. Otherwise, I'm stuck in these. Hey now. Yo, Combat Casual got 11,000 views on his Day White Contender Series stream last week. So, he's still here. He makes just a grand announcement when he comes back. I think Mr. Grant Gregory and Shane. Shane, and Ganskow. Maybe Degenerate Dane too, but I think he was a little bit after you. No, Casually Combative is a real MMA channel. Little rascal. Yeah, this is the Cage Fury FC champ versus the Samurai Fight House champ. I'm torn. Yeah, by the way, my vote for the best underdog on the card is Petruzzella. Hey, good to see you, Leli. And look at that, Vajeos in Petruzzella's corner. Yeah, right? Where's John Cena at? All right, the round number will be there. The time will be there, ladies and gentlemen. Seth Petruzzella fighting? No, but I heard he's down to do some or Ice Wars, some BKFC on ice. Give me some names of who are up for it. Who are like the top 4 middleweights up for it? I'm guessing like 2 of them are Brazilian. I know, isn't there one? There's an Iev or Iev. There's an Iev or Iev middleweight. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. I think he's light heavyweight champ, so never mind. And there's a couple of Brazilians, and then I know I'm missing somebody. I'm missing somebody else. I'm good, Amberly. How are you? No, but Kimbo Jr., dude, got absolutely murked last week. Yeah. There you go. All right, great to have you guys here today. Smash that like button if you haven't already. We love Contender Series here. We do a full early weeks of content leading up to this. And by the way, we have an Ultimate Fighter watch party bright and early. Well, not bright and early. Lunchtime tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, we will have our Road to UFC preview video. Round 1, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it. Week 3, Season 10, first fight. Baby Slice, yep. Baby Slice and Baby Silva. No, I know. Oh, low kick by Petruzzella, and Galanti goes right for the takedown. Doesn't get it. Galanti controlling the shoulders here. Petruzzella trying to get him off. Petruzzella. Oh, Petruzzella's got cracked by Galanti. Petruzzella's hurt. And it is all over. Oh, my fuck. Another Tuesday. More knockouts. And that's going to get you into the fucking UFC. Yup. Folded him in the clinch. Give him the Samurai Fight House belt. What's Artem's friend's name? The dude who runs the damn thing and also is everybody's manager? Oh, what a right hand. No, PDC needs to put some ice on that right hand and he's good to go. Might be the quickest night so far. Honestly, I just worked out, still need to shower and eat, so I would be down for that. NDT. What a right hand. Captain Rafucha is the best picks. Commentary, I don't know, but podcast and picks, sure. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, and just like that. Looks like we're going to have a vacant Cage Fury title. Yup. Oh, look at under the eye. Oh my God, dude, the face of Petruzzella is already fucked up. And that was the best underdog on the card, in my opinion. Now, Shannon Clark got knocked out, so anything can happen. Having said that, I mean, maybe the heavyweight fight, the Blob. I mean, the Blob's even smaller than Uriel, so I don't know. It's such an interesting league because it's not filled with a lot of deep talent, but some of their prospects end up doing really well. Hey, Petruzzella, go make some money in UAE Wars or something like that, bud. 35 seconds, bruh. 35 seconds. Figured Galanti would find the finish. Did not think it was going to be like that. No contract to him, though. He didn't show enough overall game. Scared to show his wrestling, so he got knocked. No, I think Petruzzella actually should get a contract because he got knocked out. That seems to be the logic amongst MMA fans these days. If you get brutally knocked out in Contender Series, you should... Dude, the Fazil fans, they will not stop. They will not stop making excuses, Skate. They still want him signed. Why did you Dan Hooker like that? I kind of feel bad for the other guy. Why do you do that to Charles Oliveira? Michael Chandler ad break. Dude, Chandler, you know Chandler's down bad when he's pushing freaking bucked up energy. I don't think he's questioning it. I think he's questioning himself. I do that all like that's a natural reaction to me when I fuck up on things. Is I sometimes like I almost think it's a tick sometimes because I'm like, oh, why am I doing that? So I don't think he's disputing the decision or stoppage. I think he's just disputing his performance, or not disputing his performance, but just disappointed with his performance. Fazio, he's the guy who got brutally knocked out last week by Brito. Yo, Mauricio, good to see you. Good to see you. So many people get into contenders off KO losses. Yes, but not a week after. And I went on a rant about it yesterday on the picks and predictions video that I even timestamps it. Yes, you can 100% get signed into the UFC after losing on Contender Series and after getting knocked out. But they're talking like he, A, should have been signed that night as well. And B, not while the season's going on, because that's such a bad look for what the show is, which is kind of like tough back when you had to fight to get into the house. That's essentially what it is. You're just fighting to get into the big house now. The White House even. So, like, sure, like a few weeks after the season, if he gets a tune-up fight and he wins, it's like, okay, maybe they sign him. I think a tune-up fight after is necessary, or especially if you get knocked out. And if not, like, it has to be well after the season, or else the season just looks like a fucking joke. Bucked up. I mean, when will he win RFA? Or RFA? What is it called? RAF? Dana would be stupid not to sign Namo. I think it'd be stupid for MVP / PFL, UAE Warriors, Ryzen, Octagon not to be sending him the fucking bag right now. That's what I think. And if he turns all them down, then sure, maybe the UFC's still there. But like UAE Warriors pays very well. We all know Yakuza pay very well. Octagon, they got some fucking deep pockets. And PFL MVP, well, he's already done some work for them, right? Should Fazio retire? Yeah, he has got a big... which is not a place. Hey, chill. I know the Kurds get a lot of flack, even in Iran. They're like the butt of every... So, like, my dad told me that blonde jokes where he grew up in Iran were just Kurds jokes. Love my Kurdistani homies. My dad's old. He's the only Kurd fighter, so he's got a lot of supporters. Does Bucked Up have a sponsorship with Joaquin Buckley? Otherwise, they're missing out. Namo is Ryzen, bro. Doesn't he remind you kind of a Bahram with his shit talking and just the way he looks? Nah, Dana trying to sign him. Is this about to be a thing? No, stop. Kurdistan is not a place officially. I didn't even mean it to be offensive. It's a region and a what's it? I don't even want to get into it. Because it's it's more complicated than fucking the Gaza Strip right now. Maybe not. Oh, damn it, YouTube. I made that comparison for educational purposes. Totally reminds me of Bahram. All right, let's get to the next one, ladies and gentlemen, before YouTube shuts down the stream. All right, Ronald Humphrey. Oh my God. I wouldn't do that. Hank, dude, that would be the best interview for Hank. Hank would just scream right in his face.
I don't give a fuck if the decision's rigged!
But Hank, I didn't try to lose the fight.
Fuck yourself!
Yeah, we should totally just leave the Kurdistan thing alone. What's important is Namo is from there. Let's talk about less controversial topics like Lindsay Clancy. Let's talk about less controversial topics like how fucking hockey sticks are going to cost us more of an arm and a leg now. Leave it to a Ford brother to give you a bang ass quote though, all right? Robbie or Doug, rest in peace. Or Rob, rest in peace, Doug. Humphrey should finish this guy round 1 or 2. Fucking waste ass independent, bruh. I don't trust a guy named Humphrey. Hey, his name is spelled with a PH. Yes, by the way, rest in peace. Dolly Parton passed away today, dude. Yeah. Legend. Absolute legend. Oh, come on, man. Show some respect. I mean, I know you kind of are in your weird cis-ass way, but... Yeah. Yeah, it's tragic, man. I mean, she was up there in age, and I know she was like pretty active making the rounds on like podcasts and stuff like that. I'm not a huge country fan, but I obviously know the impact she had for both women in the music scene at that time and just for country music. So yeah, R.I.P. to the Queen. It was. She literally, I think, had an interview saying that she's like was feeling good and had and I quote, a lot of time still left to live. So you never know, man. Absolutely. All right, let's get to this next fight, ladies and gentlemen. Ronald Humphrey. He is 25 years of age. Let's go, Humphrey Dumpty. What's up, Ryzen? What's up, Ryzen Zone? Good to see you. He's 4-0 as a pro. He's out of American Top Team Atlanta, 1-0 in LFA. As an amateur, he also went 4-0. And he knocked out every single one of his opponents as an amateur in the first round. Continued the trend, knocking out a 1-2 guy in his first pro fight. Then beat a 3-1 guy, 2-0 guy, and 4-0 guy. All in the first and or second round. Actually, he's only had one fight that's gone to the second round. All his other fights have gone to the first round. We've seen this in Contender Series before, ladies and gentlemen, where guys who are dragged to a third round gas and potentially lose the fight. I would have loved to see him come in at 6-0. I would have loved to see him even just get signed to the UFC, potentially as LFA champ. But you know what? The UFC, they are high on him. So, and he's fun to watch. He is pretty well-rounded. The thing about him is, I just have some questions because he's never been tested. He hasn't fought anyone who could match his just crazy striking pace. He is in your face the whole time, walking you down, throwing a crazy pace, and no one's been able to match his wrestling. So there's just a lot of questions. And hey, I would have liked to maybe see some of them be answered on the regional scene, but the UFC will probably, again, if he wins, develop him properly. He's going up against Alexis Miranda, ladies and gentlemen. Alexis Miranda, if he would have developed in Luke's, he would have been the real deal James Neal, but unfortunately he developed in UWC, which is all right. He's 9-2 as a pro. He's a well-rounded regional fighter who has better striking than his grappling, and his takedown defense is non-existent. But when he's on the ground, he can be crafty. 4 KO TKOs, never been knocked out, and he's never been submitted either. He has 1 submission win, 4 decision wins. He's lost twice via decision. 6-1 in UWC. He's on a 2-fight win streak right now against a 29-5 Ricardo Chavez, who went to a fucking split decision with, and a 0-2 guy in GFM. He lost to Anwar Alberto. And guys, if you're losing to Anwar Alberto, you probably shouldn't even get the call to Dana White Contender Series, because Anwar Alberto has all the tools to be the fucking Nabil Anane of mixed martial arts, but he's just not. He has all the tools. He just cannot put them together. The only way he can get wins are against, or just cans. Let's be perfectly honest. And he couldn't even beat Anwar Alberto, all right? As far as his skills, distant striker, doesn't throw a lot of volume. If he gets taken down, he's pretty lost on his back, but if he's the one taking you down, he can find submissions, he can find dominant positions. But low volume, distant striker who doesn't have that much power, Humphrey should just charge him and knock him out, in my opinion. This is at 170 pounds. Humphrey is the minus 1,500 at 4-0. Again, I hate these odds in mixed martial arts. He's probably going to win in the first round. He's probably going to get a dope-ass knockout, but like, Jesus Christ. Anyways, I got Ronald Humphrey. Surprise, surprise. I got Ronald Humphrey. We'll get back to the live chat here in a sec, guys. He's great. He's dangerous. but it's very early for a major organization step up. Would love to see a couple top, more regional fights, but hey, if he wins in the UFC... Okay, he was minus 835 yesterday, so maybe Miranda just looked like a pillow at the weigh-ins. Solid wrestling. Yeah, his base is wrestling, by the way, which you saw in some of those picks, or which you saw in some of those, in the picks and predictions preview video, the highlights, and just moments ago. But he hasn't used it much. He's only used it once in a fight where you saw throwing the guy around, and other than that, he's just blitzing, walking you down, looking for the knockout. And that's the thing. We haven't seen him get challenged on the ground due to him just in your face, knocking you down, throwing ground and pound once it gets to the ground. I don't know if his striking defense is lacking. Again, that's a question I have, because he's honestly always just pressing forward and he's so aggressive. So that is something that, again, if Alexis Miranda has his best night, Ronald Humphrey will be challenged. I just think the UFC knows what they're doing in this one. He could either go for a takedown, ground and pound him, or likely beat him up on the feet. Let's see if Alexis Miranda has an iron chin. Even Nabil's not Nabil Nane of Muay Thai anymore. I know he's a Nabil Nane of fucking Olympic boxing. What the fuck is going on? So funny they blur the highlights on Paramount. We ain't blurring them here, baby. Although I did get dinged for the Bellamere one. Which is why I have to share the screen of the preview highlights and not load up a video. The other guy's your cousin, the other guy's your brother. I bet $65,293 on the next fight. Can you show the fight? He's my coach. Can you show? Stop talking. You're doing a pretty good job. It was, yes, and it was an amateur event. I messaged Wyatt because he was there. It was a fucking amateur event. And they had to shut it down because of the brawl. I'm about to make my debut on this. Can you show the screen? Show fight. Now my coach fight. Who win? Shane picks Humphrey too. The next fight's my dad. Are you my dad? Dude, I could go for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Yo, Slappy! Good to see you, buddy. I put a small bet on Miranda. I got faith in, bro. There's a few that you got to have some faith in. I mean, I don't think Apodaca is going to win. I don't think Piazzon's going to win. I don't think Gary's going to win. But they all could. Apodaca's probably not going to win. Uriel could gas, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Let's go USA. Nabil's representing Thailand in boxing. Charity Sitadong last stand. My coach / dad. What is it? Where are you from? West Virginia? Nabil was scared of Carrillo rematch. He had to flee in boxing. Oh my God. We got Gary Copland in there. Humphrey watched last fight. Now he's overconfident. Surely won't lose to this guy. Round one, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it on. Oh, what a takedown by Humphrey. Picks him up and slams him to the ground. Humphrey already landing big right hands. Already landing big right hands. Trying to grab that left arm is Miranda. Gary Copland is my sleep paralysis demon. He's like the fucking gremlin in any Goosebumps fucking novel. I'm ref, can you show it? 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Hold on to the body. That is a good one. That is a good one. Oh, big knee by Humphrey as they get back up to their feet. 420. Smoke them if you got him. Big left by Humphrey. Oh, he was looking for the suplex. Didn't get it. Knee. Oh, that was almost to the balls. Gonna make Miranda brawl him here. Miranda swinging a miss. That's so good. Low kick by Miranda. Miranda looking for the right uppercut. Miranda's just giving it to him here. Not landing anything, but he's throwing. He's throwing. He's walking forward. Yeah, he lost in 30 seconds. He got TKO'd in 30 seconds. Oh, whoa! Right hand by Humphrey. caught him. It might have been in the back of the head, but not because he was going for the back head. It was mostly just because Miranda fell down. Oh, Miranda with a big body shot. Humphrey didn't like that. Humphrey immediately dropped that left hand. The heart and chin of a Mexican. And there's the takedown. Miranda looking sloppy and desperate. He ain't fast, I'll tell you that much, NDT. Oh, big ground and pound by Humphrey. Hey, Miranda's tough. Back up to his feet. Knee by Humphrey. Another knee by Humphrey. And Miranda's going, what? I got a Mexican chin, bro. Oh, Humphrey, what? Oh, my God. Humphrey just eats a bunch of body shots. Miranda throwing. Oh, left hook by Miranda. This is the most I've seen Miranda brawl ever, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, right to the body again by Miranda. Miranda with another left to the body, right hand. Oh, but then Humphrey knocks him down with the left. Big right by Humphrey. Another right by Humphrey. Another knee by Humphrey. Right elbow by Humphrey. Miranda still swinging. Oh, looking for the left elbow is Humphrey. Holy shit. Miranda's back up to his feet. Humphrey's walking him down. Oh, right hand by Humphrey. And cut on the forehead due to the elbows of Miranda. Humphrey with a body lock drags him to the ground. Throws him to the ground. Miranda's a dog, bro. Miranda's still throwing shots. More shots by Miranda. Oh my God, this is fucking crazy ground and pound. This right hands are landing, but Miranda somehow, some way is still crawling to the fucking fence. God damn. Humphrey with a knee. Miranda back up to his feet. Mexican chin, brother. Mexican chin. Like, it's science, bro. And another takedown by Humphrey. Humphrey's only been to the second round once. Oh, Humphrey looking for a back take. Humphrey gets the back take. Looking for the rear naked choke. Miranda's trying to roll out of this. Humphrey trying to stay on top of him. Humphrey now landing some ground and pound. Bro, he needs some Russian gas. Look at the blood. What is this? Luke's, leave it to the Mexican fighter who has fought in Luke's to bloody up the mat. Oh, big elbow by Humphrey. This is fucking insane. Now looking for the rear naked choke. Gets under the chin. And that, oh, he's fighting the hands, but it's sunk in and it is over. A bloody mess. Leave it to the Luke's fighter. Leave it to the Luke's fighter. Leave it to the Luke's fighter. Just bleed. Just bleed. Oh my God. The Latin chin alert. Justin Gaethje's Miranda's Mexican father. This is his strategy. Wow. God damn, that was crazy. All right, so I think they have to give Alexis Miranda a contract, you know, because he actually looked like a dog and, you know, he got brutally finished, but I think they have to give him a contract because, you know, Mexico has a big fan base. Shut the fuck up, bro. That was crazy. Good to see you Friday, May. Bro, I'm so sick of these Fazil fans asking for him to be signed after getting brutally knocked out a week later. That is now the meme. Alexis Miranda, sign him, Dana. He got brutally finished, but he still looked good, so we have to sign him. Nah, they won't. They won't. But that would be crazy. He did. Hey, Luke should sign him. To be honest, Luke should sign him. Fuck you, WC. Oh my God, dude. It, like, my chats all weekend and even yesterday were filled with it. Twitter's filled with it. I just got word they're putting Miranda and Humphrey in for the rematch at Noche UFC. Oh my God. That was a bloody mess. He deserves a title shot in Luke's. Hey, Slappy, when he was throwing body shots, you must have been standing up fucking whatever Mexican memorabilia you have just thrown up in the air. Viva Mexico! I know. I've exclusively signed into City Life MMA, and I'm just not gonna sign into the other account other than to share shit. Although Sis said it's been entertaining for what it's worth. What a win! By the way, Ronald Humphrey's father was a Strikeforce fighter. Hey, what's up, Volcan? Never seen Cutmentate so happy at the first round finish for sure. Nah, Cutmentate's good to see you. Cutmentate is always stoked with a sick finish. If there's one thing I'll say about Cutmentate, he just loves his job and he gets fucking hyped. I was in the bathroom. Can we rewatch? And just like that, we're off to the third fight where there's another big betting discrepancy. We got another minus 1,000 on the card. Insane. My dad was, dude, that's got to be a shirt. My dad was in Strikeforce. Like, who the fuck owns Strikeforce now, right? You could probably just do a makeshift lookalike Strikeforce logo, and that could be your shirt. When I saw bro smile and start swagging, I thought I was gonna witness greatness. They made the most of signing Juliet Martinez. Dude, I hope Volcan's on Contender Series soon. In his UFC profile picture, I thought bro looked like a combo of Chayshawn, Gore, and Buckley and Kevin Holland. Actually, that was his brother, Nick. I'll probably fight a kickboxing fight around September 15th to get into the fight feel at LFL. Oh, I think I told you, Black Combat is taking literal applications to fight in their league now. If you can make it to Korea, could you imagine Volcan carrying the superior rule set torch for the City Life in Black Combat, fucking kicking motherfuckers in the face? Oh my goodness. But yeah, Black Combat has opened up their... You can literally just send application and fight tape and training footage to Black Combat, and if they like you, they'll hire you. I.e., put you in a fight. Oh my god, dude. Ronald Humphrey said, my existence is a declaration that nobody is going to get in front of my title run. Jeez. His nickname is the career ender, bro. He's like, I didn't think that shit was going to land like that. Fogan, someone told me... He's been training, okay? He was going to go down to middleweight, then he was going to go to heavyweight, and now... light heavyweight, I think he settled on. It's just tacky. Dude, LFL is dope. LFL is dope. Go to Black Combat, I'll sponsor you. There you go, there you go. I'm flying to Korea right now. Gonna cut 145 at 6. Dude, Slappy, if you did, you'd fuck everyone up. And they want Americans. They want Americans to fight, no joke. Dude, Dana White's loving this. He said all these guys at 170, they done. They done. Pros 5-0. Hockey from home. Who won the hockey game this weekend? Give me all the hockey results and the hockey weekend stuff. Yo, let's go, Volcan. I am confident whatever weight class you fight in, you're going to dominate. Let's get to this next fight, ladies and gentlemen. Before Chris Cushman starts swooning in the live chat here, over Sean Clancy Jr., let's quickly talk about Gary Balletto, which, by the way, Gary Balletto almost was paralyzed for life from the chest down in a training accident. I thought it was like a car accident, but it was a training accident. He was doing like fucking like handstand / walls, like inverted wall sits, and he fell and had a terrible accident, fucked up his spine, and rehabbed enough to come back into pro mixed martial arts, win a couple titles in CES, win professional boxing titles, and fight in BKFC. He actually turned down a BKFC extension for this Dana White Contender Series opportunity. So if he loses in this one, highly doubt Feldman's going to give him a call quickly, maybe when the dust settles. But he is still the 175 or 170 pound CES champ. So he could go back to MMA and defend that title. He hasn't fought mixed martial arts in a year, though, as he's been primarily fighting in bare knuckle boxing. Balletto, sorry. 11-3 as a pro, 4-0 in his last 4 fights. Sean about to murder this guy. 4 KO TKOs, 7 submissions, 0 decisions. He's only lost 1 fight via decision. He's 11-3 in CES. In his last 3 fights in 2025 and 2026 have been in BKFC, where he's gotten TKOs in round 1 and 2. He's the 2 division CES champion. He defended his 170 belt twice, and his last fight was against a good opponent. He's able to sub lower level competition. He primarily scraps against the better guys. I will say this, though, and this is no disrespect. CES is a very low-level North American regional league. It's not even on... I mean, even when it was on Fight Pass. So let's take it with a grain of salt. And his only finish... Or the only time he's been knocked out was to Billy Ray Goff back in 2022. Really good story. Cool that he's back in mixed martial arts and serious about it, as he turned down an extension in BKFC to be here. But his fucking opponent is no joke, ladies and gentlemen. His opponent is no joke. Let's take a look at him here. Sean Clancy Jr. The one thinks he's freaking Neo. He was at minus 770 yesterday, by the way. So gone up quite a bit here. He's undefeated. That is right. 8-0. I will say, Sean Clancy Jr. might be the only prospect in the last 2 to 3 years who has developed so well before our very eyes. Like, he is a jiu-jitsu / grappler who came into mixed martial arts and out-grappled and submitted all his opponents earlier in his career. And before our eyes, ladies and gentlemen, rounded out his striking to the point now where his boxing might even fuck up Balletto. It might. His hands are quick, his body shots and shots in the clinch are good, and his low kicks are pretty good as well. Now, it is going to be a test against a primary striker, but his boxing style doesn't really translate to his striking in mixed martial arts. He more so strikes like Artem Lobov, hands kind of at mid-range, and he throws big hooks. Really good sprawls defending the takedowns. I don't know why it's paused there. There we go. Yeah, he's got good sprawls. And again, his jiu-jitsu is fine, but his jiu-jitsu is going to be no match against Sean Clancy Jr. Sean Clancy Jr. went 8-1 as an amateur. He fought a ton of really good amateur competition. Got some unanimous decision victories. Also got some wicked submissions like a buggy choke in 2020. Came into mixed martial arts. Fought in Mexico, funny enough, in Budo Fighting Championship. Won via back mount TKO, and then it was rear naked choke, ground and pound, rear naked choke, then body shot TKO. Rear naked choke after knocking the guy down, and then a beautiful right and left hook combo to put his opponent away in the second round. So I am going with Sean Clancy Jr. in this. We'll get back to the live chat here in a sec, guys. And of course, the live commentary. His BJJ and grappling base is just too good if the fight has to go there. But he has rounded out his game so well that his boxing might even be quicker than Balletto. And he's very strong as well. Balletto does have some nasty boxing. Has a ton of MMA experience. However, hasn't been fighting mixed martial arts. Only training it the last year. And even then, probably still just preparing for BKFC. It's a whole different ball game. Well-rounded, but like I said, Artem Lobov type of striking style, but with really good sprawls. He's very confident in himself here, as he did turn down his BKFC opportunity and extension. Unreal story, so love that is still doing his thing in mixed martial arts. Love that he's still active. I just think Sean Clancy Jr. is going to be too much for him, especially if it hits the ground. Hey, cheers, Volcan. We've seen Cropshot fight recently somewhere, right? Yep. Put him up against Godzi. Dude, I know, and I'm literally skipping that stream. Well, actually, I might be able to catch him. Literally, the UFC's on at the same time as Black Combat. Well, the UFC starts... Yeah, I mean, Black Combat is probably going to be like a 4 or 5 hour stream. UFC starts 3 hours in. So I'm going to miss that. I'm going to miss the prelims of UFC. I'm going to miss the prelims of UFC. Surely one of these underdogs will win tonight, right, guys? Right? Hey, you got this, Volcan. You got this. Your nickname being the one got to be the most ego shit. Like, none of your teammates gave you that nickname. Only Morpheus gave him that nickname, okay? His coach gave him the nickname. Balletto Jr. by Lucky KO, followed up by losing 4 fights in a row to bottom tier UFC competition, then going back to bare knucks. Hey, if that's the case, you'll be able to command a lot more money in BKFC. Amber loves his tattoo. If I was a Scottish fighter, my nickname would be the Tartan Spartan. That is good. That is good. Bisping thinks Sean Clancy Jr. is ready. And the UFC does want some more Scottish representatives. Former Cage Warriors champ as well. I'm not sure, brother. I'm not sure. Ooh, speaking of donos, let's see if I can give some memberships out. Hey, maybe just exit and try again. Exit and try again. I mean, you don't have to. But if you want to. By the way, guys, smash that like button. We're trying to get to 25 likes on the stream. I think we can do it. I think we can hit 25. I think we hit 25. Whoops. Let's check out the poll question. How many contracts does Uncle Dana award tonight? 2 to 3, 41%, 1, 19%, 20. Well, it's going to be more than 1. I'm telling you that much. 26% say 4, and 5 plus 15%. Right, hold on one sec, chat. All right. Balletto making his walk out now. Yeah, I'm not sure, Volcan. So my cousin babysitting my sister's mom's ex-abusers fighting. Can you show the fight? You don't get UFC this... That's so crazy, Shane. Is it on SportsNet Plus or some bullshit? $10 likes so far. Yeah, let's get those likes, baby. Is it fight night or numbered? It's a fight night, but it's in Shanghai. Hey, his dad, who we talked about. By the way, who's also a pro boxer. He's there. Oh, he's there watching. Oh, I didn't realize he was still... I didn't realize he was still... I read an article that said he actually came back and was like walking a little, or maybe it was his goal to walk a little bit, but he did make progress, so my bad on that. Bro's dad is watching the wheelchair. You got to win now. Probably not showing the fights because there's a Degrassi marathon. Oh my god, fucking Canada. Not even Kenny versus Spenny. All right, here we go. Round 1. Let's get it. $4:50 on the clock. Yeah, we're pretty synced. Double right hand. It's so weird. It makes no sense, Shane. But like, it sucks. Oh! Balletto with a low kick and a 1-2 by Sean Clancy Jr. I never even watched Degrassi. Oh, body kick by Clancy Jr. and a right hand by Balletto. Almost a minute. Feints by Clancy Jr. Balletto with a feint. Low kick by Balletto. Nice low kick. Oh, and Sean Clancy Jr. throws it right back at him. Sean Clancy Jr. looking for the left hand. Sean Clancy Jr. looking for the high kick. Dude, Sean is huge for welterweight. Dude, that's the only fucking pop I'll drink, but I only really drink it when I'm sick. But yeah, I fucking love that shit. Oh, high kick by Sean Clancy Jr. At least 19. Low kick by Clancy Jr. Oh, big right hand by Balletto. That's like one of the only Canadian legacy shows I haven't seen. Yeah, I did. I guess they didn't have shorts in the Clancy size. I guess not. Right hand by Sean Clancy Jr. And going for the knee. I wouldn't probably buy it. Oh, nice question mark kick by Sean Clancy Jr. No, it's delicious. Still a little too sweet for something I drink often. But like, it was good. Right hand by Balletto. Outboxing the boxer, which I said could be a possibility. Front kick. Dude, Sean Clancy Jr., again, his development, every fight I watch him, he looks better. Oh my God. They would win wars. Left hand by Clancy Jr. It'd be like a certain group in Austria on the fucking meth, baby. Oh, knee by Clancy Jr. He's got the Poirier shorts grabs too. I think they gave him the wrong size. Nice right hand by Balletto. Oh! Right hand by Balletto. Low kick. USA chants in the audience. Now you should try the Baja Blast. Oh, right hand by Clancy Jr. Low kick by Clancy Jr. $105. Right hand by Balletto. Oh, looking for a flying knee with Sean Clancy Jr. And we might actually see the second round. Low kick. Nice right jab by Balletto. But we shall see. It's a nice jab from Balletto. Balletto with a low kick. Tried to set up the right hand. I mean, Balletto's nickname's way better, by the way. Batman. Who would win this if this were bare knuckle? Granted, that completely different thing, but I think Balletto theoretically destroys him. Funny enough, Balletto is throwing low kicks too. 15 seconds. Oh! Left hand by Clancy Jr. Balletto set up his jab well, but and he's landed some decent low kicks, but that's about it. Round number 2 coming up. A Sean Clancy round, outstriking him by quite a bit. By 9, I guess. Shit. Seemed like a little bit more. Well, yeah, volume at this point. On to the championship rounds, y'all. Feels like it. Who won the 20th round? When he lands, it definitely looks like he has a good punch. All right. But oh man, Balletto's coach he is textbook boxing coach. I love it. He's got a bunch of, he's got Empire tat, he's got fucking Batman tat. I think he's got the Joker somewhere in there as well. I watched XKO the other day, the square cage, crazy looking shit. Round number 2. Missing with the right hand was Balletto. Clancy Jr. right back in his face. Clancy Jr. now looking for the double leg. And he gets it in half guard. Square cage over triangle ring. Who had the triangle ring in? Was that Triller? Or is it BKB? Clancy Jr. still in the top position in half guard. Balletto holding on to his neck right now. Feel bad for Fried. How many hours it's going to take to re-rank all the prospects with all the signings? I know. Someone needs to hire that guy. BKB to tell us stupid. It's just like a phone booth, pretty much. Clancy Jr. now posturing up in half guard, and he lands a big right hand. And Balletto goes right back to controlling his neck. Pure defense here. Remember Triad Fighting Championship? Oh my god, yes. I still can't believe Brave did fucking Pakistan versus India. And then Karate Combat jumped on it right after. Great job getting into mount here. It's Clancy Jr. He's looking to settle up, and he pushes Balletto down, flattens him. Me too, me too. They're still super active on social, so hopefully they haven't gone completely bankrupt. Weed Boxing Championships killing them, bruh. Oh, elbows by Sean Clancy Jr. Looking for hammer fist. Oh, elbows. Oh, another elbow by Sean Clancy Jr. Balletto just rolled into it. Oh, looking for the rear naked choke. Couldn't get it. He's a little too much on the side. Staying in the top position, though. Body triangle secured and mount. Body triangle fucking mount, dude. Body triangle mount and landing elbow. Oh, right elbow by Sean Clancy Jr. We're halfway through the round. He could continue to paint this canvas red. Oh, Balletto with the right, or eats another right elbow. Very glad that did not end. Yeah. All right, losing the body triangle, but still eating some nasty elbows here. Oh, another right elbow by Clancy Jr. I mean, Balletto throwing punches in the bottom here ain't going to do anything. He's got to... Oh, he's trying to scramble out of it, but he's eating another elbow. More elbows here by Sean Clancy Jr. Oh, left hand. Another left hand. Clancy will win the belt. He's unbelievable. What's up, Adam? Good to see you. Dude, he's one of the best prospects I've seen develop before our very eyes. It's okay. Baletto's a boxer, so we'll have a rocky moment. Guys. Oh, big shots by Sean Clancy. Now, Balletto, he's covering, he's moving, but some of these elbows are getting through, and he can't get out of this position, and the ref calls it. It is all over. Balletto wanted it to go on a little longer, but the blood was seeping in his eyes now, and the canvas painted a little bit more red. Stop the fight! And it is all over. It is all over. Slappy hunting dogs. He's got a well-rounded game, man. He's got a well-rounded game. And there's another finish, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see you, Andrew. Oh, man. Yeah, those elbows. Look at some of these cuts. Bro is sitting on him, slashing his face, dude. I love when guys work the wrists to open up for the elbows. So fucking nasty. He got in mount, and all he did was postured up to show to throw elbows. For a jiu-jitsu guy who gets in mount just to throw elbows, I like that. I like that. So far, 3 guys signed for me. Same. Yeah, it had to be stopped. It had to be stopped. Stop the fight. That's 2 times now. I don't think Herb Dean's getting any fights in today.
Herb Dean fault.
Were those games any good? Oh man, look at cut under the left eye, right eye, and eyebrow. Hey, good display of respect between the guys. Let's hope Balletto can defend his belt and get paid decently in CES next, or that BKFC goes, hey, we'll bring you back. We'll bring you back. That's a lot of cuts, and they happen right at the end. Yeah. Would you like to one day see Dana White Contender Series with full cards and prelims? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That make literally so it's a fight night card. For so many reasons, I don't want that. Because if we do that, then we're basically saying, fuck you, regional scene. We're basically buying you out. We're basically buying you out. Because we've cost you so many fights now. No, I would hate that. I would hate that to the point I probably would watch it, but not even stream it. I'd watch it out of guilt that I am personally helping fuck over these great regional leagues that I try to support. So yeah, long-winded answer to say no. Tom Clancy has Splinter Cell, which we're saying, okay, that's what I thought. No, I think Contender Series is just fine how it is. And then when I didn't watch as much regional MMA, I was like, oh, I want it twice. I want it twice a year. I want it double the size. But now I'm like, you know what? It's perfect just the way it is. Would I be opposed to them doing one, I don't know, like 8 months from now? So like 2 a year? The only way I would be on board with that is to cut it to like 8 episodes. Yeah, then fuck LFA, fuck Cage Fury FC, fuck Shudo Brazil, fuck Jungle Fights, Samurai Fight House. Yeah, I think Contender should be all year too. I'm not saying it won't be fun. But if something like that's going to happen, the World Cup of regional mixed martial arts, the All-Stars of regional mixed martial arts, I would it sucks because they don't have a governing body, but I would want like a governing body of MMA to do it. Kind of like the IAHF. Obviously, there'd have to be, like, it's just so complicated that would never happen because there'd have to be payouts because it's a little bit different. But anyways. Like people can watch every fucking regional card. No, but it thins out the regionals because you're bringing so many prospects into the UFC at once that you're draining some of these regional leagues of just fights, not even just of guys because people bounce around, but just of fights, right? UFC Minnesota to replace all regionals there. Hey, UFC refuses to come back to Minnesota, so I don't think Dana has any interest in coming to Minnesota, like Joe Rogan has any interest in going to Canada. But yeah, no, NDTL says from a pure entertainment point of view, yeah, having nonstop Contender series would be awesome. But like I am against that for various reasons. Like I said, if they wanted to do it during the fall and maybe spring, I'd be down, but I would say make it only 5 to 8 episodes. Literally cut it in half and split the wealth. Dana won't come to mind till right when governor. Yeah, exactly. Until Walls is out, fucking Dana's never coming back to Minnesota, dude. All right, let's get to the heavyweights. And guys, I really hope that we have another finish here because we might have Piazzon just laying on Uriel once Uriel is tired. Having said that, Uriel is way bigger than him and should finish him in the first round, okay? Let's dive into it. Let's take a look at good old Mario Piazzon, who is not even that big of a heavyweight, but is still a blob. He is. So he's still a blob, ladies and gentlemen. He's still a blob. Whereas Uriel's actually been like dropping weight and starting to look more like an athletic heavyweight. Both of these guys have been on Dana White Contender Series before, chat. Mario Piazzon was, well, he was superior rule set grounded knee by the guy who was single-handedly destroying and sinking Ryzen's heavyweight division. Not
allowed to say his name here or on the real Ryzen Discord.
Soldat.
Nope. Not allowed to say his name here or on the Ryzen Discord.
All right, whatever. That fucking guy. He has 7 KO TKOs, 0 submissions, 2 decisions, but he should have lost on his Contender Series fight to that Ryzen heavyweight who we don't speak of. He got superior rule set kneed in the face. And then went to CFC, beat a 9-2 guy who he knocked out, which, yeah, was probably the best win of his career. Then lost to a 15-39 guy, got knocked the fuck out in the first round. Then bounced back with a ground and pound finish against an 11-9 guy. But I'll say this guy, the guy who he beat 11-9, it took him so long. It took him so long to get the ground and pound finish. He basically laid on him for a whole round before finally landing more shots. I literally think it was this guy. No, okay, it wasn't this guy. It wasn't this guy. And then he beat a 9-4 guy in Shuto Brazil. Couldn't even finish him. He has some ineligible wins on Tapology and Sherdog as well. He was the demo fight champion, though. He did defend the demo fight belt twice, but as our friend in Brazil told us yesterday, demo fight literally did one of their fights in the middle of a mall last fight. They're like they're like the worst serious organization in Brazil. That is Piazzon for you. Guilherme Uriel is 7-2 as a pro. He's the favorite in this one at -155. That's how fucking bad both of they. I mean, that's how low their ceilings are as a prospect. That's probably the most kind way I can say that. But Uriel is actually an okay regional heavyweight, okay? He's an okay regional heavyweight who's gotten better. His cardio he's working on it, okay? He's working on it. He usually gasses in the second and third round, but he's been deadlifting a little bit more. He's been running and hiking a little bit more. That's right. I follow his Instagram. That was the only way I could get some of his highlights. 4 KO TKOs, 3 submissions, 0 decision. He's never gone to a decision win or lose. What's up, Gary? He has lost twice via decision. Oh, I cannot wait for Loophole to get fucking. I hope it's a head kick too, and I hope it's so brutal. I hope it's so brutal that everyone on MMA YouTube makes videos about it. Anyways, 5-1 in LFA, 0-1 on Contender Series. His claim to fame is this. He took Josh Hockett to a second round and defended his takedowns. He forced Josh Hockett to strike with him, and then Josh Hockett beat him up on the feet, elbowed him, and TKO'd him with elbows. So his grappling is good. I believe he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, but he's a heavyweight, so he actually has to he has to evolve his jiu-jitsu style to be wrestling heavy as well, which he's been able to employ quite well in the mixed martial arts, mind you, against lower level opponents. But it helped him defend takedowns against fucking Josh Hockett, which is a huge. He beat Thiago Silva, who was 8-1-1 in LFA. And his resume is just a lot better than Piazzon. He's taller. He weighs more. He hits harder. He's got better jiu-jitsu. We'll see if he's got the gas tank. Piazzon is slow, but is slow for 3 rounds, whereas Uriel slows down a lot. Anyways, I think Guilherme is going to get it. I think he's going to get this one. I think he's probably going to find the knockout or the TKO. I wrote here literally because he showed he had some takedown defense against Hockett is the reason he's back. He hits harder, better shape. I don't know. His opponent can take down some other guys, maybe ground and pound. Not a threatening striker for a heavyweight anyways. Neither have great cardio, but Piazzon is used to taking naps on his opponents to secure control time. There's so many better heavyweights on the regional scene or international scene. I do not know why these guys were called back, but out of the two, Guilherme Uriel makes a little bit more sense. I think he will win in this one. I highly doubt it. Him and Katy Perry living that teenage dream, bruh. Leave Justin alone. He got folded. Hope Uriel wins so he can get Piazzon and he who must not be named.
Nope. Not allowed to say his name here or on the We Are Rising Discord.
On New Year's Eve. The fucking My Pillow guy tried. All right, here we go. Yeah, and then he lost by like a stupid amount, and now he's like suing the fucking state and all this bullshit. I do not want to give J-Wolf any... I don't want to give that fighter or J-Wolf any more of my time even uttering his name, brother. 2 fights left, yep. Hey, let's go. Let's go, Gary. Let's see if I can still fight. I think I still have a picture. All right. Red corner for Piazzon. Let's see, chat. I might have the picture still. Oh, damn it. I deleted it. All right. Round number will be there. Time will be on the right side, chat. No, I just... I'm putting you in the background like a podcast. Don't mind me. No worries, Leela. Thank you so much for being here. That was Downs. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my God. That's so funny. One of the UFC guys working literally thought Piazzon was giving him a high five. And so he's like, and Piazzon just completely walked by him. Oh my goodness. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Do we see another finish here? Do we see another finish here? Piazzon, 28 years of age. Uriel, 29. And yeah, this is the closest odds between anybody here tonight. Freaking Honey, I Shrunk the Brock Lesnar as the ref again. Round 1.
Let's get it all.
Oh, going in for the takedown early is Piazzon. Hope so. Will be quite painful. Otherwise, exactly. Like literally, it'll just be it'll be this for 3 rounds if Uriel can't finish him. Piazzon not doing anything. Uriel holding on to his neck right now. Yo, Bisping is Bisping's obsessed with talking about the guillotines, but Uriel actually is looking for it. Uriel's looking for it. He's adjusting. Oh, he's cranking. Oh my God. He's done it. Oh my God. Standing guillotine. He said, bitch, you double-legged me off the cuff? Bitch, you double-legged me off the cuff? Nah. Holy shit. I need a blunt. What the hell?
Oh my God!
By God, as my witness. Thank God, Rising Zone. Oh, he's going ham. He's very emotional in front of the camera right now. Yeah. What's up, Hoggy from home? Look at his face. It's so confusing for points, by the way. Honey, I shrunk the Brock Lesnar. Well, it is now. It is now. Dude, hockey season ain't fucking on yet. I don't even think your Iowa team's... Who the fuck is this guy, by the way? Who the fuck is this guy? He looks like freaking Derek Jeter. When did they bring Derek Jeter on the fucking mic, dude? Boom. Hockey is only here for the points. Hockey from points. Hockey from points, y'all. Yeah, you know what? They give you a ton of points if you donate to Hockey from Home. Just saying. I'm just kidding, Hockey from Home. You don't have to donate. For those who are new here, be like, did you really just say that to one of your subscribers? Hockey from Home has been subscribed for 4 years. And like, you know, like when you were a kid and like, or not even a kid, just, you know, yeah, here, let me give you a better example. You just like wag the fucking steak in front of a dog or be like, just tease, just a tease. I don't know why I was getting super deep with the analogy for a fucking tease. Hockey from Home has been teasing a donation for 4 years, so who cares? That's literally what I said when I saw him earlier, but he's a good commentator. He's not bad. He's not bad. I just like, who the fuck is that guy? Every fight's been really fast. It wasn't a joke. That's what was terrifying. No, it will, Hockey from Home. I'm telling you. A little toony donation. And I'll get you all the points. Okay, except for the last one was a little bit longer. There you go. You ever had to smell bacon and not eat it? That's Hockey from Home waving the fucking toonies, the sack of toonies and loonies in front of my face. Like a fucking pirate or some shit. All right. Bellemire is probably going to get the fucking finish in the first round too, by the way, guys. Bellemire is probably going to get the finish in the first round too. I gotta fucking pee. I'll be right back. I literally chugged all of this down to the final 200 mils before we went live, and it literally went right through me. So I'll be right back, guys. Mir going the distance? I don't think so. Not against this chick. And I'll explain why here in a sec. Wait, what? Bellemire's fighting next. Yes. Mir for the win. What? I know, we're old, bro. Literally, like, I grew up watching Frank Mir. I grew up watching Frank Mir develop as a mixed martial arts fighter and become champion in the UFC and come back after his motorcycle accident. Just re-upload it, Hog from Home. Maybe just re-upload. Okay, I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Do not go anywhere. We'll get to the breakdown. Actually, you know what? I'll just show how long are her highlights. Here, I'll just keep these highlights on here, and then we'll get to the breakdown once I'm back. That way, we don't have to put a dumb break screen on. You guys can just watch some highlights. All right, I will be right back. Okay, we're back. Hey, we didn't even finish it all. There you go. You think Bella beats Brock Lesnar? The fucking mini one, yeah? Mir today, contract tomorrow. Nobody has come back, win adversity, and no contracts. Okay. It always does that, Hog Your Mom. No one showed their cardio? All right, so this is Apodaca, ladies and gentlemen. She is okay on the ground, but not like wickedly strong. She's big for the division. Has no finishes. Has 0 finishes. She's 3-1. She fought 4 weeks ago. She's out of Factory X. Has decent striking. Good outside striker. Not a lot of pressure, not a lot of knockout power. This is the only girl who she's been able to out-grapple as well. She beat a 3-1 gal, 2-1 gal, and another 2-1 gal in her last 3 wins. She lost her pro debut via split decision against a decent fighter. But no one who's like going anywhere, even in like a major organization. As an amateur, she went 4-2. Lost to Olivia Byerly, who was rumored to fight Bella Mir and would have been a way tougher fight, as Byerly is a jiu-jitsu gal who has become a fucking brawler. And if she doesn't fight for the Fury FC title next, the UFC is probably just going to sign her. So, like, she's okay everywhere, but not really a threat. Not really a threat. Again, this fight was put together in 3 weeks. Bella Mir was game. Apodaca accepted. So here we are. I think she's graduated school. She was like she was an NCAA like triathlete and like just a ton of like track stuff. So track athlete too. I think she got married to like a fucking linebacker in the NFL or some shit. So like literally their kids are going to be monster athletes. He has a few sons too who are in hockey. And one's playing prep school in, I think, Minnesota. And the other one is in the USHL now. And I don't think he was drafted this year, but he'll probably play pro. Oh yeah, she is. Okay, Maya Leslie is not a wrestler, fighter, or anything. Yeah, she's a track athlete. Honestly, I know. It's the Little League. It's the Little League. She's very good at shot put. All right, let's watch some of Bellamir's highlights. I'm going to share them from this link here because Fury FC did not like the video footage. I think she might be going to the Olympics for shot put. There you go. Fucking rights. That's cool. I think it's cool. Bella is about to be a fighter, but it's way smarter not to be. I saw a shot put. It's wild. So I'll get into the breakdown here for her. She has been like a fucking prodigy wrestler and grappler forever, right? Like Frank put his kids in jiu-jitsu like probably as soon as they came out of the womb, they went and did their first fucking grappling session. Let's be honest. But she fell in love with MMA early, and so has been has been rounding out her game for a while. What's crazy is like Frank Mir had to learn mixed martial arts as he was developing in the sport, where like she's coming into the sport already way more ahead as far as well-rounded skill set than even her father. All right, so here's some of Bella Mir, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, let's go. Shane, this card has been straight crack. Okay, she set some records or something with it with the shot put. So Bella Mir, ladies and gentlemen, let's dive right in to her credentials. She started mixed martial arts at 17. She fought in Masvidal's Icon MMA before it was bare knuckle, and she beat a girl making her debut, unanimous decision. And she fought one more time mixed martial arts that year and got a rear naked choke in the first round. And then focused on school. She went to college. College wrestler. UFC gave her an NIL deal. Not a big deal. She was buying beers for everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Came back to MMA 2 years later. Fought an Extreme Fight Night. Got a first round armbar. Then competed in Cage Fury FC's Fury Pro Grappling. Got an armbar. Was on the first UFC BJJ. Got a Darce choke. Returned to mixed martial arts in 2025. So took 3 years off MMA while in college and competing in UFC BJJ. Got a Kimura against a 2-0 girl in the first round. Did some RAF but lost. Beat another chick this year or last year in UFC BJJ. And then in June also got another armbar win in UFC BJJ. So she hasn't fought MMA in just over a year, but she's been competing in grappling and training. She is now 23 years of age. 23 years of age. Shane, I picked Uriel, and he won in like 2 minutes with a standing guillotine. Damn, Lorosenko's soup better than fucking Bruce Buffer's. I'm gonna say that much. Oh my God, Lorosenko. She said Humphrey didn't want to wash the blood off of himself because he's like, this reminded me back when I used to kill chickens. What? Derek Jeter didn't want blood on his fist, but Lorosenko and Bisping had to wash their hands. Oh yeah, we'll figure that out here soon, Hog from Home. Humphrey's got some demons, bro. He did his best Poirier impression, too. Yeah, dude, Bellamir, she's legit. She's legit. It's crazy. I fucking loved Frank Mir as a fighter growing up, guys. I fucking love Frank Mir. I loved seeing a jiu-jitsu guy plod around as a heavyweight and find those hooks. And he was game to fight, man. He was game to fight. His season of The Ultimate Fighter was awesome because him and Junior Dos Santos didn't really like butt heads at all, but just so much shit in the house happened. And like, it was great. It was great. The soccer shootout, coaches challenge, I'm pretty sure. Frank Mir's the fucking shit, dude. Yeah, I love Frank Mir. And he's very involved in, what is it, UFL? There's a league in Arizona that he helps run. AFL, maybe? America's Fight League? It's something like that. It's something. No, AFL's in Korea. Hockey from Home has all my information, but chooses to ask in the live chat. Just so everybody knows, the Hockey from Home knows all my info. Does he still have the phone booth fighting podcast? I don't think that podcast. I hope he has. Does Frank Mir not have like a YouTube channel? He should have like, at least for just jiu-jitsu fucking shit, like tutorials and like vlogs of him. Okay, he does have a YouTube channel. Let's see if he's active on it. He ain't. He ain't active anymore. 3 months ago, he posted some podcasts. 3 months ago. So he's kind of active. I imagine he was helping train Bella. And that's probably why he hasn't been super active. Josh Barnett time. Because I'm in YouTube jail and I'm guaranteed at least one viewer, Combat Casual. That's why. Hockey from Home breaks through the YouTube jail. I mean, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it, bro. All right. Cold open for both of these fighters is just wrapping up now. You're never a bother, Hockey from Home. Just because Skate can't handle the heat. Summer's almost over. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Murder on the dance floor. You got plenty. Hockey, I think you should tell Skate every option and avenue to contact me. That is true. That is true. Okay, so Apodaca gymnast turned fighter. I mean, she's gone the distance in every single one of her fights. She's got cardio. And she's lanky as well. Like, her striking's fine. It's just low volume, not a lot of power. Low volume, not a lot of power. He cares. He's lying, Hockey from Home. He cares. I love the only rage baiter on YouTube who's not even rage baiting gets you. I mean, I get it. There's like freaking the Atkins diet, dude. All he has to do is exist and it rage baits me. So I get it. If you guys give me a date and time right now, I will not bother you here about it. All right. Walking out right now is Bellamir, ladies and gentlemen. We did our breakdown here. I mean, I got a few more notes. Should I even read them? Fine, I will. Short notice. Apodaca fought 4 weeks ago, but Bellamir took this fight on 3 weeks, so whatever. She's got decent striking, not a lot of power, good rangy striker, not a lot of wrestling strength. Surely not even close to the skill level of Bellamir. Bellamir and Frank's in her corner. Let's go. Insane Wrestling, NCAA, NIL UFC sponsor, national program, UFC BJJ, and has 4 pro MMA fights already under her belt. She's been training boxing and striking for a good few years now to round out her game, but her strength obviously is the ground game. She hunts submissions. I mean, it's crazy, man. Frank Mir's daughter starting out way more well-rounded than even him. Now, I know the odds are wild on this one, and Bellemere is likely going to win, just like every favorite here tonight. It's how it was written. It's how it's probably going to be done. But Shannon Clark was, I think, a minus 1,200, and she got knocked the fuck out by some random little munchkin from, like, Ecuador or something. So, you never know. You never know. But we kind of know. Minus 6,000. My God, dude. What is this? What is this? Shakur Stevens against freaking... Who's a boxer in our community? No, Hogger Home thinks I'm actually talking to her right now, a la MSN Messenger. What are you talking about? I answer all the questions. I'm down 1, so I have to pick the big underdog in the last fight. I mean, yeah. She's smiling. Shane, in credit to me, guys. I didn't just fleece Shane here because I did prep and he didn't for our beer bet. I did send him a message and say it's kind of a squash match for everyone on this card here today. The only underdog I would consider going was the Argentinian, but then I didn't commit. So she looks like Nate Diaz going back and forth. Oh my God. Oh, I know, Hockey from Home. We'll get it done. We'll get it done. It would suck if she gets beaten up. All right, round 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get it all.
Here we go. Oh, Bellemere with a big left hand. Big knee by Mir. Wide stance by Bellemere. Early right hand by Mir. Eats a right by Apodaca. Right hand by Bellemere. She is from Texas. Oh! Apodaca landed a huge left. Oh, here we go, baby. Mir with the right hand. Mir with the knee. Front kick by Apodaca. Mir needs to keep those hands up. Soon, Hog from Home. Nice right jab by Apodaca. Oh, left hand by Apodaca. Avocado's landing. You are a mod. You are a mod. High kick by Apodaca. I will say it'd be funny if Mir just got Leon Edwards boom headshot KO'd. Honestly. Mir looking for the takedown. Body lock. Step in knee from Bella is nice. Need to set up or add it. End of the combo. Not 5, but 6, bro. I thought there was only 5. Well, Hockey, why haven't you liked the stream on all those 5 accounts yet? Come on. 315 Bellemere looking for the takedown, but good takedown defense by Apodaca. Oh, big knee to the body by Mir. Four 4-0 fighter with 1,000 odds. I said in the predictions video, I didn't like it for Humphrey. I didn't like it here. But no fear from Mir. No fear from Apodaca either. She's good with her knees. Sounds good, Hog from Home. Oh, Mir with the left hand. Again, Mir hasn't been in... Oh, Mir with the right hand. Oh, Mir with the left. Mir with the right again, back in the clinch. She hasn't been in a fight for a year and 2 months. Still can't get the takedown, though. But getting her arm wrapped and locked in without Apodaca, she was able to get it back. She was able to drag her to the ground for a little bit. They more just kind of both fell to the ground, back up to their feet in the clinch. Shout out to St. Paul Steel. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Wait, one of the accounts is Hawk's house. I did leave my window open, so I'm fucking terrified. I'm literally closing it halfway through. Yep. And you asked why we keep Hockey from Home around. Are they separate? 1 minute and 45 seconds. Apodaca with a front kick. Doesn't really land. Mir light on her feet. Now Apodaca looking for the high kick. Mir with the right hand. No head movement by Avocado. Hockey from home to home to home to home. Hockey from home invasion. Amberly saying hi to every single one of Hockey from Home accounts is peak City Life chat. Oh, right hand by Mir. Stop it. High kick by Apodaca. Mir grabbing the leg, looking for the takedown. Apodaca's takedown defense better than I gave her credit for. Better than I gave her credit for, man. Mir trying to drag and trip. Drag off and trip. She throws down and jumps on the back, and there it is. A right hook in. She's got 30 seconds here. Sup? This is going to be one of those kind of surprising, tough first rounds for Mir. Then she drops her finisher with 10 seconds in round 2. See you later, Hockey. Oh! Apodaca with the reversal. No way. Apodaca with the reversal, landing some ground and pound. If we were allowed superior rule set, she could just knee her in the face. Damn. Not the round we expected from Bella Mir. Whoa. Sounds good, Hoggy. All right, I want to hear Father give his cornering advice. He said, get touches in. Don't be tight. Dude, calm, cool, collected. Bro, Frank Mir is... He ain't no hockey dad, I'll tell you that much. If he was a hockey parent, he'd be breaking his stick over the fucking... the minus 6,000's head right now. Holy avocado. Bella will crack to the end of the first. I think Bella was winning until the near end. This is way too close of a round to score, although I am giving it to Bella Mir. Round number 2.
Let's get it all.
I mean, there's no pressure at all on Apodaca, too. So she's playing with house money. While people, including me, thought it would be an easy match for Bella, but I guess not. Shout out to St. Paul Steel. Left hand by Mir. On the back foot is Mir. Body kick by Apodaca. Yeah, exactly. Bellemere landed a lot better strike standing in the first. Oh, yeah. Nice sprawl by Apodaca. It's Apodaca's grappling defense that has surprised me out of all... Because I watched and clipped up every single one of her fights because she didn't have any finishes, so I couldn't just clip the finish. And I am very impressed. Left uppercut by Mir. Still walking for his Apodaca. Apodaca just slower in her strikes, but lands a left hand. It probably is. Like, I'm sure there's a USHL team or a Null team called, like, maybe not St. Paul, but, you know, St. Pete Steel or some shit. There isn't junior hockey in St. Paul because there's so much high school hockey here. Mir missing with the front kick. Apodaca. Oh, eats a 1-2. Apodaca's just slow in her striking, man. She's got a good game plan here. And her takedown defense is on point. But it's just too slow. And she's too stationary. She seems small for bantamweight, or am I tripping? I think she could probably make flyweight. Front kick by Apodaca. She's got that wrestler's build, though. Yeah, they're not around still, are they? Hockey from Home? She is. Halfway through the round. Front kick by Apodaca. Oh, nice right hand by Apodaca. I'm casual. I don't think I've ever seen her fight before. Low kick by Apodaca. You're such a good mod, though, dude. Front kick by Apodaca. Oh, mirrored the left hand. Mirrored another left. Yeah, that's what I said. I literally said there's no USHL teams around in the cities anymore because there's junior hockey. I mean, you time out hockey from home. That's huge. You will never be a mod unless you finally donate hockey from home. And that might be even more a mistake than making Hank a mod. 152. Front kick by Apodaca. Slow pace, man. Front kick by Apodaca. Right to the body by Apodaca. Left by Mir. Yeah, I'll take 2. Oh, right hand by Apodaca. And she actually caught the right leg of Bellamir, but she's unable to take her to the ground. Tough round for Mir. I got Apodaca taken over. I have no idea. Probably. Get him, hockey. Bellamir leaking, looks distraught. Some clear cage rust here. Now, Apodaca is showing some damage as well, but Apodaca is outstriking Mir 17-12 in this round. Totally has her completely isolated up. Yeah, against cage line, the pressure. Mir missing with the right hand. The thing is, if Mir went up against a better Muay Thai striker, fuck, man. Right hand by Mir. Then Paul Magadar's dropping off hard. What do we say? Minus or plus 1,000 odds do not belong in mixed martial arts. Left hand by Bellamir. If Apodaca wins, this would be the biggest underdog win in beer bet history. God damn it, Shane. Left hand by Apodaca. Oh, Apodaca's looking for the right elbow. Mir's nose is fucked. She can't breathe. This is actually crazy. 23. Shane UFC ready, period. Agreed. She's less UFC ready than freaking Guilherme Uriel. And that is it for the second round. And Apodaca wins that round. Corner saying, time to start wrestling. Frank's going to be waiting for Dana in the party. Dude, no, Dana White has been invested in Bellamir for a while, too. Again, the UFC is her NIL fucking sponsor, which is crazy in college. But yeah, no, she ain't ready, bro. Like I was saying, 4-0 fighters, sometimes not ready for Dana White contender shoes. Humphrey proved that, all right, he's got what it takes. I'm still skeptical because he's never seen a third round or a decision, so I still have some questions, but Bellamir hasn't fought mixed martial arts for a year and surely looking sloppy in this one. She looks a little. I am stoked for some BFL. Frank wants her to wrestle. Definitely lacking. I think she needs more training. Bell just don't have that striking game yet to set up the grappling. Oh! Right hand by Mir. Oh, Mir with the right hand. The UFC commentary saying when the round started, Apodaca was the favorite. Right hand by Apodaca. Oh, fuck. Sorry, chat. I'll bring the timer up at the 3-minute mark. Oh, nice front kick by Apodaca. And Mir, look for the double leg. 23 is young, but it's make or break time for pretty soon. I think she's graduated college now too, because she wanted to transition full-time into mixed martial arts earlier, but Dana was like, we'll just pay you to go to college. And she was like, all right, this might be a lesson. Absolutely. Why didn't Frank just Glock her? Would have Glocked her for his kid. Yep. Left hand by Apodaca. No harm, just fouls. Bellemere trying to go for the takedown, but can't really complete it as Apodaca is just landing shots to the body. And this would be, again, from a record and experience point of view, probably not, like in the cage, but from the odds, and I was even surprised. This is going to be one of the biggest upsets on Contender Series history if Bellemere can't do anything in this third round. And even then, it's going to be interesting to see if Dana rips her a new one like he rips everybody else, because he's been talking up Bellemere for a year and a half now. Mir getting cooked. Hammer fist. Wow, poor fight IQ going in for the single leg there. She's fucked. And they're back on their feet. I mean, the Fazio fans will definitely argue for one. Too soon. Oh, right hand by Apodaca. No, Bellemere needs to go back to Fury FC and develop a little bit there. Halfway through the round, Bellemere with the right hand tries to go for the single leg and cannot get it. Bro, if Dana plays a nice guy to Mir, when your nose is broken, you can't breathe, your eyes get watery, blurry. She's a dog, though. And she's looking for the back take. Finally able to get into a position she can work in. Only has one hook in, though. And yeah, sure, her nose is fucked, as Amberly said. Her nose is completely fucked. She's dripping blood from her mouth. She's dead tired. They're both tired. But Bellemere's going to have to do something here. The ref's going to say, let's work. 146. She needs that submission. Nose is completely fucked. Oh my God, just leaking. Dude, the canvas has been painted red like it was a goddamn Luke's card. Right hand by Mir. Couple more right hands by Mir. Mir might be able, if she continues here. Oh, Mir's looking for the finish. She doesn't have the right hook in, though, so she might lose position. Trying to sneak that right hook in, but it's not going to happen. Do you sign both? I think you just literally do a rematch in Fury FC for a contenders fight. Still got Apodaca winning this round. Yeah, Mir not doing enough damage here despite racking up that control time. It's been bloody tonight. The rematch between these two in Fury FC for next year's Contender Series spot. There we go. These two in Fury FC for next year's Contender Series spot. Because they're both Fury FC fighters. Oh, twister attempt. No way. 15 seconds. I think it's going to be too little too late. 2-1. Apodaca. Mir didn't do enough with that control at the end of the round. And didn't go for a submission. And didn't land enough ground and pound. And that will do it. And one of the biggest favorites, if not the biggest favorite in Dana White Contenders history, I think is going to lose to a girl who took the fight after fighting just 3 weeks ago, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. And Shane with the craziest beer bet tie in history. Disappointed in Bella. Great fight, though. Main event of UFC Canada is diabolical. Oh, my God, dude. It's definitely... Okay, can we say Edmonton, not just Canada? Because... the Vancouver card was straight crack. Congrats, Alex. Whooped her ass. Good God, undefeated no more. The illustrious career of Bella takes a stain. Dana wants a refund. Damn, that was like a very tooth and nail fight. I don't know about that fight. I mean, this is probably going to be some fucking corrupt FC. This is probably going to be some corrupt FC. Here's the UFC. Sees this as money lost. I mean, if you think Bellemere not panning out is really going to make the UFC sweat at all, I think we're very naive to how much money they actually make. Marketable prospect gone. I think you're jumping the gun, NDT. She was 4-0. I think they're going to rob her. Yeah! The right fighter won. Let's go. Let's go. I'm glad this isn't one championship. If this was one championship... Wait. Does she have a fucking lip? Or she has a fucking lip tattoo? Bellemere not working out is going to devastate the UFC. It's going to bankrupt them fucking Kimbo style. Yeah, no shit. It's unanimous decision. Don't mess with Texas. Spoken like a true Texas fighter. Michael Aswell, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out Houston, baby. I think she just looked like she's good, but she just needs more training. Yep. But she's got another year or two. Shock the world, baby. Yeah, she should retire. Give Avocado a contract. You didn't factor in the Texas part. I know, dude. Well, Shane. Shane tied the beer bet. He fucking tied the beer bet, dude. Mir today, gone tomorrow. Oh my god. All right, well, I think everyone gets a contract, and everyone who got a finish gets a contract. Avocado just can't buy a fucking finish, but maybe because it was that big of an upset, Dana gives her a shot. Or he brings her back later in the season. Put that in your notes, dude. I have to. Just like the Mexican chin, I got to start putting in the lip tat of Texas. Well, Alex looked amazing in that fight. Too excited to see her in the UFC. I will say, her grappling defense, mind-blowingly good. Mind-blowingly good. Oh, Dana White's talking to her right now. She's getting a fucking contract, bro. He's giving her a contract. His words, not mine. But I mean, this is the MMA entertainment business, so. Dude, all right, Laura Sanko interviewing Apodaca. She said, I'll shock the world, and she did. Wow. Oh, it wasn't her? Okay, never mind. Maybe that was like her mom or sister being like, Dana, in the parking lot after this if she doesn't get a fucking contract. I don't have a lip tattoo. She has a lip tattoo. Yo, let's go, Kane. Let's go. I mean, a lot of people went on the underdogs here tonight because the odds were preposterous, right? Boxing odds in mixed martial arts should never be a thing, and I'm glad you won a little bit, my man. Kane is going to Texas Roadhouse tonight, baby, and he's getting their most expensive steak. Thank you, Avocado. I mean, Apodaca. That was a person in plain clothes. No, they had a Contender Series hoodie on, okay? They were a person who hit the merch store. I thought maybe they threw a hoodie on her. I don't fucking know. God bless Texas. The Texas Skatesman. Does it say Texas on her lip? Oh my god. Bro, I'd put on sandals too if I came out of the cage. All right, now he got me. Now he got me. Yeah, I mean, I would be unserious too if my opponent was minus fucking 6,000 and you were like, I'm playing with house money, baby. Damn, that's badass. Hey, have a good one, Levi. Well, at least Dana White's not going to rip Bellemere. If she would have won, he would have ripped that performance. She works at an accounting firm and does MMA on the side. All right, it makes sense. It makes sense. Did Bella just... You were cornering her, bud. See you later, Gary. All right, I think they all get a contract. I think they all get a contract. Dana's going to be like, I don't know if you're quite ready, kid, but you just beat the biggest favorite in Contender Series history, so come over here and get a contract. Oh, I know they are. I know they are. Also, I've been almost 50 skate parks in Texas, so it's fitting. Nice. I got to see more of Texas. I've never been to Houston, but I've been to Dallas, Fort Worth, which is basically Dallas, and Austin. And in buttfuck nowhere, West Texas, ran out of gas in the middle of nowhere, tumbleweeds and oil rigs around me. That was fucked. Literally thought it was going to be Texas Chainsaw Massacre if we didn't fucking get gas. Lucky for us, the gas station stayed open too. It was closed at 5 fucking p.m. And one of the gas stations didn't even have diesel. Oh man, my days. It was bad. I don't know. She's no Andrade. I hope she gets a contract. I just thought maybe she will say as a little underwhelming. Got retired because she lost. All right, guys. What do you guys think? I mean, Denial would be the first to say that. But he's a sick puppy. He's a sick puppy. I literally have to make one Twitter post. I think Humphrey won the night, but actually Alex won the night. Wow. Unreal, man. Like, it would have been crazy if she, like, knocked her out, obviously. But the fact that she completely shut down her game was unreal. Wait, now they do it inside. They're inside the cage? That's funny. Okay, one of them has socks, right? All right, we're starting with Nick. Said you couldn't possibly open the show better. We're on week 3. Everyone's going to get a contract. He got a contract. Let's go. Amberly doesn't think he gives Avocado a contract. Dana saying you're an animal to Humphrey. So well-rounded for only having 4 fights, unlike Bellemere. He's in the UFC. All right, Sean Clancy Jr. Sean's only 23. Dana loves how technical he is. Dana says, I'm excited for you. Saw a lot in 2 rounds. Welcome to the UFC. Hey, better than a fucking 2-2 in Cage Warriors. All right, Dana was surprised in this one. Dana was like, why does he keep going for this choke? He's not getting the choke, and then he got the choke. All right, Dana's like, you only fought real guys. Dana's now clowning on Piazzon's opponents. He's like, he fought a bunch of bums, and Uriel's in the UFC. All right, well, are we going to make it 5 for 5? All right, here we go. I'm curious to see what Dana has to say. So Dana said, he's like, usually I don't have any bias coming into this show. He's like, but I'll admit to you, I was overly biased tonight. And he said, we've been working with Bellemere for 4 years, planning her development, and you came in, spoiled the show. Biggest underdog in the history of UFC, not just Contender Series. And Dana's like, Bellemere's never been in deep water. Alex has, and that was a factor. And she's in the UFC. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Unbelievable. She literally set a UFC record. Do I think the odds were inflated? Absolutely. But damn, dude. Who said she wasn't going to get in the UFC? This guy. This guy. Everybody's parlay was broken tonight, except for Shane, who won the beer bet, picking Alex for the tie. Or I guess you tied the beer bet. You have to give her a contract. Dude, the press conference is going to be wild. The press conference is going to be wild. All right, chat, I got to go because I got to make dinner. I'm fucking starving. That was amazing. We'll be doing the Ultimate Fighter watch party tomorrow, right after lunch, tomorrow midday. And then we will be doing a Road to UFC preview video tomorrow night as well, or a preview live stream tomorrow night as well. If you guys want to see any of the highlights from this stream, we post them every Sunday, every fighter on Dana White Contender Series every week. Next week, obviously, everybody on week 4. We'll be posting the schedule for the stream schedule tonight as well. But we have a very jam-packed stream schedule. Road to UFC. We'll probably maybe do a little bit of one championship as well. What's left? LFA, Black Combat, UFC Shanghai, and even Saturday night is filled with stuff as well. Yo, great to see you, Kane. Disrespectful odds, in my opinion. Anything in the thousands is disrespectful. It should not belong in mixed martial arts. But hey, it made you rich, so who gives a fuck? Well, it only... Yeah, I mean, you're right. We're going to bring it to our graves. Usually it levels out a little bit. I just haven't been back to Canada in a few years, so... I like the update. They sit in the cage during the announcements now. I like it too. I like it too. It's 166 to 161, by the way. No movement today because of the tie. Dude, Shane, that was insane. What a tie. What a tie. That was amazing. I appreciate you all. Smash that like button and subscribe.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
And we will see you on the next one. This was Hank during the Bellemere fight.
I don't give a fuck if the decision's rigged.
We'll see you on the next one, chat. Peace.
Yeah.